Okay, I'm gonna try to make this a really quick video because I'm not prepared for this video at all. But I just got back from Walmart and I bought some more laminates to laminate my ultrasound pictures from my last ultrasound that I talked about in my last update video. So I am finally laminating those. I laminated all of them except for this one. This is the last one I have to laminate. So I'm going to show you how I laminate the ultrasounds. And if you're wondering why, just to kind of clear it up, this is more like to help you guys out, just in case you guys want to also do the same thing, or it gives you guys ideas on what to do. But I wanted to make sure that I can preserve my ultrasound pictures for as long as possible, if not forever. So I did some research and I found that the best solution was to just buy laminates and laminate your ultrasound pictures. So that's pretty much it. And it doesn't really matter like what size they are. Like you see, these are the bigger ones. These are from the women's hospital in Greensboro. So they printed off on a bigger paper. And the previous ones that I had, that I don't think I got to show you guys these either. Sorry, okay. But these were from my last ultrasound, which were done at Femina's Women's Center in Greensboro as well. And as you can see, they're comparably different in size. So I used the same exact laminates from the same exact Walmart for both of these, and they fit both of them perfectly. They're both fully laminated. They're not going to come off. They're not going to open. And that's pretty much that. Sorry, I'm trying to put that back in the place that it belongs. Sorry, my belly's kind of hurting as well. Now, the pack that I use... Sorry, this is my dress that I'm wearing. It's just kind of sprung out right now. There, that's better. Oh, my finger's in the way. But anyway, I used the Scotch brand self-seal laminating pouches, no machine needed. The 4x6 pouches, and it comes with 5 in it. These are $3.65 at Walmart. And I don't think that's bad for 5 of these for the size that they are. They're not small. I mean, they're not that small. So these I think are perfect, but I've so far went through 3 packs of these to laminate all the ultrasounds from the women's hospital in Femina. I only have one more to do, and I have to open up this pack to just do that one. But I don't mind keeping this because hopefully I'll have another ultrasound eventually, like at least just one more, and I can save these for that, or just having any kind of pictures printed off. They would fit perfectly in this. So either way, they're not a bad buy. But so far I've laminated the 4D, the regular 2D ultrasounds. I guess those are what they are. So now I'm going to demonstrate on the last one. First thing I would advise is that you put your hair up with like a hair tie, or if you have bangs, clip them back, because you have to be kind of steady and precise with this, because you do not want to end up accidentally cutting the picture, and then your whole picture is ruined. And like, once you have an ultrasound picture, it's one of a kind. It's the one and only you have. So you want to make sure your hair is clipped up or something. My hair is put up in a bun right now, so none of my hair is in the way. You're going to need the laminates. Make sure it is a no heat laminate. It has to be no heat. You cannot use heat on ultrasound laminates. You cannot. if you use heat on this, it will fade and it will be pointless. Do not use heat on it. Please do not. Try to find these are ones that make sure it either says no heat, or you look at the instructions and it doesn't have anywhere where you need a heat or anything. Just make sure you look at the instructions, look at the pack, either look for no heat or something that where you can clearly tell that you don't need heat for it. But these are perfect. And I keep them in my purse. I keep my ultrasounds in my purse because I go about all over the place all the time, so I want to make sure I have them just in case. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate on this last one really quickly. So you need, sorry, I'm trying to do this while laying down in bed, so it's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to do the best that I can. Okay, so you also need a pair of scissors, a pretty good pair, your ultrasound picture, your laminates, and something sturdy to work on. A table would be better, but I'm lazy, so I'm laying down in bed. Sorry, the camera keeps shaking. It's on my knee. So, sorry, just gonna have to work with me because I really don't feel like getting up. I don't feel good. I'm tired. The first thing you're gonna do, mine all came together. Like they printed off together, and I had to cut them separately. So all you want to do is you just want to cut down the white part that connects the pictures together. Cut down the white part and then start trimming up the white part. I don't like a lot of the white part showing, but I don't cut it off completely. I leave like a very thin strip of it. So I'm not pretty OCD. I am OCD, so sometimes I can get a little anal about things, but I mean, if you don't want to be that precise, if you don't really care, then do whatever you prefer. But also, these pictures, these ultrasound pictures, are just big enough to fit into the laminate and have enough room to close it when you cut off the top and bottom piece a little bit. Just leave about like that much. If you want to cut all the white part off, go for it. I just prefer not to. Okay. After you cut it off, I'm going to open the new pack of laminates. Just kind of tear off the abbreviated edges at the top. Pull one out. Take that off. That doesn't matter. It's just the backing cover. Sorry. This is all wobbly. Now, I've already read the instructions. As you can probably just tell, I have done quite a few of these. So I know the instructions by heart. The ones written on here are kind of confusing. It's a very easy process, but the way they have it written kind of makes it seem like they write it a little difficult. So you're going to flip it over. There's a part that has a white paper on it and a part that is clear. That's a clear paper right there. You're going to take the clear part, face it down, and leave the flap with the paper hanging upwards. You're going to take your ultrasound picture. You're going to flip it over. Put the top at the top. You don't have to be so anal about it, but I think it looks cleaner when the top is at the top. So you're going to line it up. Sorry, I'm so used to doing it, I didn't even explain. There's a yellow strip that says remove this strip first. You're going to take that strip off. You're going to line your picture up to the far back. As far back as you can, and look at it and make sure it looks even and it's close and it fits nicely and that all the parts are where they need to be. And then you run your finger across that space where you just pulled that tape off, just like that. And then you're going to slowly take the big white piece. You're just going to flip it back, pick up the white piece, and there's going to be a clear sticky film back here. Try not to touch it so you don't get smudges on it. And slowly and tightly pull and just like push your fingers down as you pull on. Here, maybe you can see it better if I move it. Right there. You're going to push down as you pull it back. Slowly, little by little. And then kind of run your hand over it. Make sure it's nice and straight. And it keeps pretty much the air bubbles out of it. There are a few in here because it was kind of hard to do. But most of the time, I don't really get air bubbles in it. I only have, I think this like the third one that I have that has air bubbles in it out of probably like the 14 or so that I have. From when I was kind of rushing. But you just got to go slowly and push it down as you go. You can kind of see the air pockets through the top. Not really. But that's what it looks like. And then all you're going to do is now is like cut the edges to make them smaller so you don't have to really have a big piece like this. You can leave it like this. There's nothing wrong with it like this. But I like to cut it since, like I said, I carry it in my purse. So I like to save as much space as possible. So I do cut the edges. Do not cut all the way to the part of the picture. Do not do it, because if you do that, it won't stick. The two plastic pieces need to stick together to laminate the picture. So I always just cut the edge off like that. I just cut the edge off. Just trim it on all the sides. And do not cut the top. The top where you took the sticky tape off, like the sticky yellow piece, do not cut that either, because that needs to be stuck together like that. So if you cut it down all the way, your picture will not stick together and you will have a problem. Now if that happens, if you accidentally cut it off, a solution for that is to pull off the unsticky part. Pull it off, but leave the sticky part on there. And what you have to do is, after you pull the part out that's not sticky off the picture, do it slowly. It won't rip it if you do it slowly and carefully. You're going to have to open a new one and separate the sticky part from the non-sticky part and just put it on top of it and cut it. Sorry if y'all don't understand that. I'll try to explain it more if you want me to in the description box or in the comments, but I already did it once and I'm not gonna like take this apart just to show it to you, because that would defeat the purpose and be a waste. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I laminate all my pictures, and they have not messed up at all, not one bit. They're all still perfect and not bruised and dinged up and stuff. So I really love this idea and I will continue to do it. And so that's it. Thanks for watching. Oh, here's the cute picture of my baby, because I didn't show you guys any of the pictures yet. But that's the cute picture of her. She's a chunky baby. She's 11 ounces. But yeah, that's the baby. So thanks for watching.